Alright everybody, back again, been away for a little while, and been waiting on this little package to arrive. I actually just got the Genki Shadowcast in. I haven't actually unboxed it yet. I'm going to do that shortly and do some testing, and hopefully I'll have some more video and footage available for y'all shortly. Just wanted to show y'all how the box looked before I tore it apart, and it looks like they've got pretty decent minimal packaging, and we'll dig into it deeper. Alright everybody, got it unboxed and got the wrapping off of it. I kind of wanted to just give you all a brief unboxing, and I'm going to do some testing on it here later, but it's, like I said, it's pretty minimal packaging. You've got the Shadowcast in there, along with, it mentions the cable. Also mentions that they, don't forget the cable again. Basically I did the limited yellow edition, and it actually looks pretty sweet, so I'm looking forward to testing it out here in a little bit. HDMI on one end and USB-C on the other. They've also got a pretty nice braided cable in here as well. So 1.8 meters long. It's actually pretty nice, so we'll see how well that holds up over travel use and everything else. They've also included in the box a sticker which looks like a Samus sticker. I assume this is something that I got from kickstarting it. Pretty nice. I'll probably add it to my desk. And just the standard Genki sticker as well. And the basic instructions. Now, I will tell you, when I unboxed this, I actually about jumped out of my skin and a spider came out of it. I don't know if it got in my mailbox and got in the package. I don't know, but there was a little black spider that started running around inside the lid, and it died relatively quick after that. But, alright, I'll get more into the footage of testing out here in just a little bit. I actually signed up for the limited yellow edition, which actually turned out pretty cool. Essentially what it does, it allows you to cast from any Switch dock to a computer, a laptop, some tablets if you use the Google, or not the Google, the Apple casting feature. And I don't actually own a Mac, so I can't test that per se. But I do have a old Lenovo ThinkPad, and initially this comes with a USB-C to USB-C connection, and then you just plug this into your HDMI port on your dock. So let's get this hooked up. So once you get that hooked in, I've got the dock turned around backwards so y'all can actually see everything and where it's at. And I'm actually on a work trip, so I figured this would be a great time to test this up and see if it actually works. So I've got my Switch here, so we'll go ahead and put that in the dock, and then should come right over there. It's almost instant, and I've noticed that there's actually a few different program settings you can do inside the program. You can actually go over, this is if you actually have the Genki Arcade app installed, and you may be able to do it over the website as well. That one seemed kind of buggy, so I wasn't going to try that. But the app seems to work pretty well. I've used it on my desktop at home, and now I'm testing it on my laptop. By default, it goes into performance mode, and you can see a pretty noticeable difference in resolution. It doesn't appear as crisp, but it does run pretty smooth. They do give you the option to actually change it to favor resolution, but I did notice in games like Monster Hunter Rise, when you need to be pretty quick and responsive to dodge monsters, you can notice the delay pretty significantly. Not saying that this isn't a cool piece of hardware, but it kind of caught me off guard with how they had it. So let's get into it. I'm going to leave it on performance mode for now. You actually have volume control as well. So in it, I've got my controller still connected. You can see it's actually relatively quick, and I've got some of my wife games on there, but I've been playing Monster Hunter. We'll go ahead and click into it. It loads in super fast. I've been impressed with it. Let me get my volume turned up down here. Didn't realize I had it muted. So I have noticed, out of everything, the sound in this is absolutely phenomenal. And we're talking, I mean, it sounds better than some TVs I've used, which is pretty crazy. So this laptop actually doesn't have USB-C, but a USB-C to USB-A seems to work just as well. So we'll get into it and do a little bit of gaming on it so you can kind of see how responsive it is in performance mode. Like I said, you can tell a drop in the resolution, which this is actually my first time testing it on this laptop, so you're getting to see it as I see it. I've used it pretty extensively on my desktop at home, and it's kind of neat because you can actually go on Discord and cast your stream, so if you have friends, they can actually watch as you're playing, which I thought was kind of cool. So it's relatively responsive, and I have to say this Monster Hunter game's fantastic. If you've ever played a Monster Hunter game, you need to pick it up. It's really fluid, and I've enjoyed it. So let's just go get destroyed by... This one will be fun. Well, it'd probably help if I remembered that I don't have my Switch connected to the internet at the hotel. So we'll just accept one and go in so you can actually see me fight something for a quick second. I am not expecting to be able to beat these monsters, just so you know, so don't laugh at me too much. I'm just wanting to let y'all see the combat and how fluid the Shadowcast can be, and then possibly show some of the downsides of the Shadowcast, and which a lot of these could probably be patched with a hotfix or a firmware update. I'm not going to knock them at all. So performance mode does run pretty good. So let's see if we can't go find the monster. And I'm doing it in this view so y'all can actually see my controller movements with how the actual game plays. So, oh, and that's my mistake. And look at that. That's what I get for not eating. Gotta get the dingo. Alright, everybody. Yeah, that was a very quick, brief fight of me failing. But it just kind of shows you that this device has promise. And if you're at an area that doesn't have a TV, or you're on a long road trip or something like that, you could potentially get it to set up on here. It would be more convenient if I had the Genki's covert dock, but I've yet to purchase one of those, and about the only reason I got the Shadowcast was because I kickstarted it. So yeah, eventually I will invest in the covert dock. I think it would pair really nicely with this item. And yeah, so like I said, there's not much to it. It works just like you'd have docked to a TV. And yeah. Alright, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day.